Jesus. Okay, what a way to start off the episode. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Subnautica. So, we have found the Lost River. This we know. Also, if you didn't catch the last episode, this is what went down. I'd say this is it. That's a ghost Leviathan. That's a ghost Leviathan. That's a ghost Leviathan. That's a ghost Leviathan. Basically, right now, this episode, I don't know what number episode this is. I should, but I don't. I've recorded a lot of episodes tonight and I've lost track. But what I've done is placed the Lost River entrance place, and I brought the Cyclops there like I said I was going to. Right now, I'm making my way through the Blood Kelp Island zone, the floating island zone, which is off to the right here, the normal floating islands. And we're just heading back to our base for a few things. One being a Cyclops depth upgrade, and since we can make benzene now because I found the blood oil, we can make benzene, which will help us make I think an engine efficiency upgrade for the Cyclops, as well as a depth upgrade. I just need to make benzene now. And the only way I'm going to be able to make that is by using the blood oil, turning into benzene, etc., etc. That'll help us get more range out of our Cyclops, helping us go places. And I did a little adventuring in the Lost River, and I found some promising stuff, able to avoid the ghost Leviathan no problem. Hugged the left wall pretty much and stayed on the ground. And I also found another interesting mineral that we've never gotten before, and I'll have to show you guys that here in just a second once we load up the sea moth into the moon pool here. That mineral being crystalline sulfur. We also have some uranium and this blood oil here as well, which we can turn into benzene. This is what we're going to do right now. Good thing I grabbed a lot of those blood oil things. I actually think I grabbed 3 exactly, yeah. How lucky was I? Didn't even know I needed 3 for benzene, just grabbed 3. Just goes to show, never grab just one of a new item, which I guess I should have grabbed more of that, now that I think of it, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So basically, we need to make a depth upgrade for the Cyclops, which we need nickel. I have not found nickel at all, so actually we're not going to be able to do that. I don't know where nickel is, or kyanite. Wow. Okay, those are 2 minerals we have never found. So it looks like we're not going to be able to make a depth upgrade for the Cyclops. We are, however, going to be able to make the engine efficiency upgrade for that. So I wonder if can I look at the blueprints for it while I'm here? I hope I can. Let's see. Yeah, benzene, polyalanine, and a computer chip. Good thing I can look at that from here. That's perfect. Yeah, I already made the MK1 depth module. That allows us to go up to 900 meters. So we're not going to be able to go any deeper until we find nickel. Didn't even take that into account. Alright, so we need to make polyalanine and a computer chip. So let's do that. In order to make a computer chip, we need... I think I'd remember this at this point. So you need 2 copper wire, gold, and 2 table coral. So for the copper... the glitch, the opening glitch... we need a gold. We need 2 things of copper. Say 0 more. I'll get some fluid intake in a moment. Need 1 more copper. Alright, that's 2 table coral. And I think that's it. Also, I got this Markiplier doll. It makes a bunch of noises. welcome back to Subnautica. Alright. Let's get this computer chip made up. Because we need the benzene, the polyalanine, and the computer chip for the engine efficiency upgrade. Make polyalanine. Pretty sure we need some of these deep shrooms and something else. Something else. Yeah, we need salts. So I need gold and salt. I need one thing of gold and one thing of salt. It only does it like when I open it from an angle. It's weird. Fix that, Subnautica, please. It's annoying. One complaint I've had thus far, and that's probably it. Alright. We should now be able to make the engine efficiency upgrade for our Cyclops. Perfect. Next, we need to hydrate.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And we also need to eat. Should be 2 waters in here for us. Alright. You know, eventually that water filtration machine will filter so much water and salt that eventually the ocean will be gone. No. Alright. Let's head back to our Cyclops.
All systems online.
And, let's install this upgrade that we have. We're passing our beacon for the entrance to the Lost River. Let's make our way in. Now, like I said earlier when I came in here, there was some structure that I saw in the distance as well as some biological features that I saw that raised some eyebrows for me. And I'm actually excited to go back, get some scans in, and see what lies down here. As we know, we've got that disease research facility that we need to find. And one thing I'm actually curious of is if there is nickel down here. I'm gonna scan the floors because I know in this green toxic stuff here, which is toxic, it will do damage to you. There is this stuff. It's crystalline sulfite. It's not doing damage to me though, which is weird. Oh, now it is when I go directly into it. Alright. Makes sense. Some lithium. I hope nickel's down here, man. There's gotta be some nickel, right? Because that's magnetite, that's lithium. This is sandstone. Fuck out of here, blood crabs. Wanna go? I'll zap you to death. Yeah, going this way though, I haven't seen the Leviathan, the Reaper, or not the Reaper, the Ghost. Which is good, right? It stays on its side of the room, I'll stay on mine. Hopefully it's a good mutual agreement we have. Alright, so right here it's gonna drop off pretty hard. As you notice, we're going down to about 700 meters right now. We're gonna pass that. Almost 800 meters now. Almost 800 meters. And this is where it gets real. We take down another step. Right there appears to be some fossil remains. of some extremely large creature. I think that's the giant membrane tree. And there is the alien structures that I was talking about. Now this looks like a sea dragon Leviathan, but I'm gonna get out and scan it. Leviathan skeletal remains. Alright, the semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan class predator. Head trauma. There is clear evidence of a massive physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe it was likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Okay. Age. Something in the environment has helped to preserve these remains, but calcium, oh my god. Decay suggests an approximate time of death of 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying state of its life cycle. Huh. Oh shit. So this thing got hit in the head or hit its head on something very, very hard, to the point where it killed it while it was pregnant. Temperatures are rising down here, as you can see. We just got like 67 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna follow these pillars. There's some ruby down here, which is really good because we need rubies. We're kind of low. I love the Geiger counter noise it makes when you pick up uranium. Whoa! What on earth is that? I'd like to scan one of you guys. Ghost ray. Stay still, stay still, stay still. Okay, we got it. We'll read this here. Ghost ray, ghost ray, ghost ray. The ray species has adapted to deep sea conditions. Its body is fully protected by a translucent skin, and its large wings are capable of generating considerable thrust. Poisonous flesh, as is common for the rays on 4546b, the ghost ray's flesh is inedible, making it one of the most resilient herbivores. Feeding behavior: feeds on plant matter that is settled on the ground deep in sea caverns. Huh. Alright, well, I think it's safe to say this is the research facility. And it looks like to me that it's seen better days. Our warper friend always has a close eye on us.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Okay. So this wasn't always here. Stop. Stop it. Let me be. Take that ion cube. Yes, sir.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads: Welcome aboard, caution, Captain. Hazardous materials and life forms contained within. Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Yeah, I guess so. Purple tablet in. I think I brought those with me. I have another one as well. some data in here for us.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's see here. A catalog of information the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated, small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptoms of remission and exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behavior. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta, off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator C Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. Okay. So there might be a Sea Emperor down there. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempt to develop a vaccine. So they were really trying super hard to get a vaccine for whatever disease had infected their world. And if it meant testing animals, giving them the disease, and see how long they last. Yeah, do whatever it takes. An egg. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg laying and incubation process to end whatever. To what end is unclear. Okay. Amoeboid. A simple non-sentient organism found to attach to land. Okay. Blah blah blah. Ray specimens. I'll scan them. I love me some ray specimens. Excuse me? Mr. Warper? What the fuck, dude?
Integrating new PDA data.
Leviathan detected a facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impact with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Leviathan egg. Uh-oh. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to offsite. Sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. So it seems to me that that sea dragon rammed this place. That's what it sounds like. And
residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
yeah? What the fuck is going on in here? Okay, well that obviously is a warper. Torn into bits and pieces.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Okay, after I read this, this terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. This Kara disease is like the Black Plague, but times 1,000 apparently. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths 143 billion individuals. Holy fuck. This fucking makes the plague look like the fucking common cold. Holy shit. Not even the common cold. Like, it looks like you just got like a paper cut. Bacterial mechanisms attached to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptom stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Well, we need to do a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
I was gonna take the gloves off my damn self to check, but you did it for me, game. Okay. I'm kind of afraid this thing's gonna fucking come to life. I've already scanned the warper. This lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification and excessive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery, receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power to remote communications. Hunter, killer, avoid. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and developed by the aliens that designed this facility. That's what I figured. That the aliens created the warper, and apparently they used off-world beings to make it up. Some amalgamation of various different creatures. They put it together in a fucking assembly line. Alright, well. Not a very good driving spot for me. So apparently when this place went down, they had to kill everything inside. Except one thing escaped. And it was a Leviathan egg. According to that data message. So if there were ever a true meaning to shit hitting the fan, this is definitely it. Don't know if there's anything else here for us to check out. Ah, man, that's so cool, though. They were looking for any life form that showed some sort of resistance to this disease, so they could take the enzymes that were created to fight it and inject it in themselves, probably to form a cure. And they did find one contender, and that was the Sea Emperor, but I'm guessing that's the one that escaped. I mean, that just makes sense, right? You fucking fake biological thing. You're not real. You're just a make-up of a bunch of shit. That's all you are. Huh. Alright, well. Back off. Okay, our sea moth needs to be repaired big time. It's high key at risk. I fucking key. Repair this bitch right now. Holy shit. Alright, so I think we explored all of this that we can. I don't see any other way to explore other parts of it. We can go up to the top of it, see if there's anything. Don't see another way in. So apparently, one thing I was going to mention is that these warpers, from what the data that we read, it sounds like that they're just being controlled from somewhere. That they're being sent signals on what to do. They're being controlled like puppets. Maybe their job is to hunt and kill anything that's living on this planet. That may have came here from off-world or something that's trying to leave. So they don't spread the Kara virus. That's a ghost Leviathan. I said I was going to take my Cyclops through here, but like I don't see a way that I'm going to do that. Because the way I had to get it here in the first place, I don't think it was going to fit. It'd be too tight of a squeeze. Shit, dude. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. I don't know. These ghost Leviathans seem a little less aggressive. Of course, I might not have pissed him off yet. Oh, fuck, dude.
Seek fluid intake.
Back off. Back off.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That'll show him. Punk ass. Take some vortex torpedoes to the face, motherfucker. He was gonna come after us. Torpedoes are a very good deterrent. They won't kill him, probably. Can't imagine them killing him, but definitely get him off your ass. Enough time to escape, at least. So, at least there is, at the bare minimum, there is 2 ghost Leviathans in the Lost River. At this point, I don't know where I'm going. I know how to get back. It's pretty straightforward on how to get back. I see another ghost. I'm fucking throwing hands. This looks like maybe it's some sort of way out. About 1,500 meters away. I mean, we're really just not close to anything right now. I mean, the closest thing we're to is the regular island. I mean, I just don't know where the fuck we are right now. Boy. I don't know where we are. Is this the bulb field? Looks like a bulb field to me. Alright, I think what I'm gonna have to do is get another beacon and set it here because this is another entrance. I kind of want to go to the surface to see where we are, but I don't. Alright, I think... Oh boy, this plant just caught my eye. Rouge Cradle. Let's scan it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back through the Lost River. I'm gonna load up on torpedoes too, real quick. Get out and get some torpedoes. I think we have 3 left. Shit, I had to drop something. Had to use the nutrient block. I've been saving it for a long time though, so. Fully stocked in torpedoes. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode here. I gotta head back to the back to base, make another beacon, and come back here and set it up to see where the hell we are in relation to our base. Because right now I have no idea. I'm gonna make our way back though. That's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed our adventure through the Lost River. If you did, be sure to slap a like on this video, subscribe, I don't know, do whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see ya in the next episode of Subnautica.